Alright, so the first step in applying your jams is going to be sizing them. A full sheet of wraps looks like this. If you get a sample from me, it's going to be one of these. So you're going to take your wraps, and because of the clear backing, you'll be able to see which one fits your nail best. I already know that this one is best for this nail, and that's what I have here. You'd rather them be a little bit smaller than your nail than bigger. If it's touching the cuticle, it's not going to create that watertight seal that you want, and it's going to start lifting and won't last the 2 weeks that you want. So this one I'm going to use for these 2 fingers. The next step is going to be nail prep, which is the most important to get the best and the longest application. You're going to start with either a cuticle pusher or an orange stick and push back your cuticles. And I'm just pushing them back. If you haven't had a manicure in a while, you may need to really use an orange stick to get the hidden cuticle. If you don't know what that means, message me and we can talk about it. So once you have your cuticles pushed back, you're going to use a nail prep wipe, an alcohol wipe, or Dawn dish soap if you don't have that. And you're going to clean your nails so that you're removing any of the oils, and it's going to help create that watertight seal that you want. So, cleaning my nails. That is the next step, and very important. Ready for step 3? This is when it starts to get fun. Take your nail wrap and cut it in half. If you have longer nails, you may want to size it a little better than half, but most of the time I can get away with just cutting it in half. Next, you're going to take your orange stick and put it between the clear backing and the wrap. Be sure not to touch the wrap too much with your fingers, again, because of those oils that you cleaned off your nails. Alright, so I have it on the stick. And now I'm going to warm it up for just a second. And that's it. And then I'm going to place it, I'm not going to push it down, but I'm just going to place it on my nail. Okay, so it's just put on there. So if I need to adjust it, I can. And now the next step, I'm going to warm just down the middle. And then I'm going to push from the bottom to the top. And now I'm going to warm one of the sides. And again, push from the bottom to the top. And do the same thing with the third side, or the other side. Alright, now that I have done that and heated the wrap to my finger, I'm going to use my cuticle pusher to get out any air bubbles that may be in the wrap. And now I'm going to heat it one more time. This time is just to kind of make sure that the tip of my nail is sealed. So this one I warm for a little bit longer. And then I take the extra and I pull it, kind of like a saran wrap, you know, you can do a good seal. And that's heating your wrap. The next step is going to be letting it cool down. Usually I will do all of my nails and go back and do this next step, but because this is the only nails that I have, I'm just going to move on to this one and then I'll go back. So again, I'm going to take my cuticle or my orange stick, separate the clear backing from the jam, maybe warm it for just a second, place it on my nail. Then warm up the middle. Push it down from the cuticle up. One side. Cuticle up. Other side. Cuticle up. Use my cuticle pusher to seal any bubbles. And then again, one more time at the tip. And that's it. Now this one should be ready. The next step is going to be using your nail file. If you have shorter nails, this is where the nail clippers maybe comes in. If you have shorter nails, you can clip the excess off, or you can use the scissors to trim it off. I like to use the nail file. And you're going to go straight down, not up and down, not side to side, straight down. And that's off. All I did was just file the extra off. And then I'm going to do that with the other side. And that's that. The last step is going to be using this buffer block. I like to do this. You don't have to, but I find that it helps a lot. I'll use the buffer block and just file or buff off the ends so that there isn't any edges, rough edges from the file for anything to snag on, like in your hair or on your shirt or anything like that. So I'm just buffing the end of my nails. And now my wraps are done. Pretty simple, right? Couple of tips. Do not apply your jams an hour after you take a shower, and wait about an hour after you apply them to take a shower, or put your hands in hot water for long periods of time. You want to make sure that the bond is good, the wrap is cooled to the nail, and it's all set before you do things like that. Again, a wrap smaller than your nail is better than bigger. Like, you see this, but if you look close, you can see some of my nail on the side. But nobody notices that. You notice that, and that's it. Be better that way. Okay? Any questions, let me know. Bye!